It's great to see that it's finally coming together. It's been a dream of a lot of ours for a lot of years, and now it's happening.
After years of preparation, the Lubbock Professional Firefighters Association and Lubbock Fire Rescue held their first Fire Ops 101 training. Representatives from local media, police, and elected officials took part in a day of activities to show them what life is really like for a firefighter. That included wearing firefighting gear, which for those who aren't used to it, can take some effort to put on. In order to respond to emergencies quickly, firefighters must be suited up within 1 minute.
As quickly as you can, you're going to get all of your gear on.
So to get things started, participants took part in a challenge to see which group could get suited up the fastest.
10 seconds!
Some came close to meeting the time, others took a bit longer. But everyone realized that it takes a lot just to get dressed to fight a fire.
That's what the winner's got.
Next, participants headed out to Lubbock Preston Smith International Airport for some real hands-on training.
Working the hoses and getting to put out our own fire was my favorite part of the day.
We wanted to highlight some areas that will, probably be concerned over the next few years as far as maybe staffing or budget as far as the city goes. It's also things that we want the media to become educated on.
Groups also learned about the specialized equipment used at the airport. Firefighters showed them up close how this specialized truck and nozzle can pierce the outside of an airplane to shoot water inside and put out a fire.
Really neat that the huge vehicles, I didn't realize how fast they went. And it makes sense because they have to drive a long ways to get to an airplane. And how much water they put out too. I think they said 750 gallons a minute. I mean, that's a ton of water coming out of there really quickly.
The training also included real flames. Utilizing the department's mock-up of a Boeing 737, participants rode along as firefighters used the specialized trucks to put out the fire in just minutes.
You can see back behind me, we just got to put out a fire on the airplane.
They're having fun. Our guys are having fun showing them what we do. So I think it's a win-win.
I knew we had some specialized equipment at the airport. I think that was probably the biggest eye-opener is the snozzler that actually pierces the fuselage of a plane to get to for that kind of fire. We got to go watch how that works, and then just to understand the specialized equipment that we have out here. I think that was all I could see was how expensive it was, and it's great to understand exactly how we use it. And
the fire ops training also included other events, like finding the way through a smoke-filled room and the emergency life-saving techniques used by firefighters.
It's fantastic for me as president of our association back in the early 2000s when we first actually looked at this program and talked about it. And knowing how many people have gone to classes at the International Association of Firefighters to learn how to do one of these, and the amount of time it's taken to work up to get to a point where we can do it. It's great to see that it's finally coming together.
I think it's great. I would like to do more of it because once you learn someone else's job, it gives you a deeper respect for what they need, and you can anticipate what they need as well.
I hope it helps us educate everyone on what our Lubbock Fire Rescue does, and I certainly think from an elected official's perspective, it gives me a lot better understanding and knowledge, and as we make decisions going forward, I'll be more informed.
And the plan is to continue this training for years to come.
I don't know that we'll do one every year. Hopefully we're looking at maybe every other year when we have new faces in the media, when we have new faces in the state legislature at city council level, to give them an idea to come out here and play with us and have a good time and learn a little bit of stuff.